Hey guys, this is a video to the busy mums out there, the mums that need help with their weight, struggling with motivation, struggling with finding time to exercise. You've probably tried every diet under the sun. I'm sure you've tried everything: low carb, cutting out calories, meal skipping, Weight Watchers Slim World, yo-yo dieting, eating like a hamster, meal replacement shakes. None of these things work long term, and none of these are ever going to work for women like you. One thing that you need to change, and until you do this, the results that you see are never going to be as good as they can be, and you're never going to sustain these results. And this is going to be very hard for most of you to accept. It's going to be hard to take. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is something that I've helped probably 300 women with over the last 2 years, and that is being more selfish. As a mum, you often put yourself last. You look after your husband, you look after your partner, you put your kids first, and you're always at the bottom of the pile. If you run out of dinner, you have whatever's left over. You run your kids around all day, so you don't get time to exercise or prepare your meals. After you've done 1,000 jobs for everybody else, you're exhausted. The last thing you want to do is to look after yourself, prepare healthy meals, go to the gym, work out, do something you enjoy. I get it. It's human nature for mums to put other people first and to be very unselfish by nature. But here's the thing. When you get on a plane, the tannoy always sounds off this one thing before you take off. Please can you put on your gas mask before helping other people? Naturally, as a mum, you'd probably put on your children's gas masks before you'd put on your own. This message is extremely important, and it can be a metaphor for how successful you are in your life, or your fitness, or your health, or your weight. You can't service anybody from an empty vessel. The reason why they ask you to put your own gas mask on first is because you can't help anyone if you're dead. I know that's very extreme, me saying that, but how can you be your best version of you, the best mum you can be, the best partner you can be, if you're not performing well yourself, if you're exhausted all the time, if you're stressed out all the time, if you're tired, overweight, unhappy about the way you look, you wake up with no energy, you get home from work exhausted, you don't feel confident in front of your partner. If you're not the best version of yourself, how can you possibly serve, look after, be a role model for other people who need you and rely on you? Just think about it. How can you be the best role model, mother, leader of the family if you're not the best version of yourself? So here's something that I want to ask you and for you to question. Can you be more selfish? Initially you'll struggle, but can you start putting yourself first? Start prioritizing yourself. Start saying no to other people. Do things for you that benefit you. It might be a 30-minute walk in the morning before you do the school run. It might be 15-minute home workout. Once a week you might go and get your nails done, or you might go out for coffee or lunch with one of your friends. But until you start prioritizing yourself and putting yourself first, your journey of self-improvement and the figure you are to your loved ones and family is never going to be as strong as it could be. Especially if you're trying to improve something yourself. Like if you're trying to lose weight, if you're at the bottom of the pile, your weight loss journey isn't going to go very smoothly. If you're always putting yourself last, eventually you're going to give up because you're going to keep putting people in front of you and they're going to take more of your attention that you're currently giving yourself on your weight loss journey. So it's going to be difficult. You're going to struggle. For the last 10, 15, 20 years, you've been putting yourself last. Mums naturally do it. However, to make long-term lasting change, you need to make yourself number one. You need to prioritize you. Like I said earlier, you can't help anyone from an empty vessel. You can't help anyone if you're dead. That's extreme, but I'm just using it to emphasize the point. Be more selfish. Prioritize you, and then you can start making long-term change, not only for yourself, but others around you. Any questions, let me know, reply to the message I've sent you, check back in with you, and I'll be happy to help you with some more strategies on how you can be your best self.